Welcome back, everyone. My name is Janelle and I do all things budgeting. Today we're going to be doing my budget update for the month of April, and I'm so excited to share this with you guys. So we are going to just jump right on into it. If you are new to my channel, my name is Janelle and I do all things budgeting. I also include work week lunches, grocery hauls, and meal planning. So if that is something that you're interested in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So this video is going to be nice, short, and sweet. So I hope you guys enjoy it. So this here is where we're just going to pretty much talk about what I did with my money in terms of debt. I started this like just simple sheet of all of the things that I had in my had in terms of debt starting in February, because the original one that I had did not allow me to add debt to that worksheet if I did have added debt. So I just decided to do it like this. It's working out really well. And I think it covers and gives me what it is that I'm looking for in terms of being able to track my debt. So I hope you guys are able to visually understand and see what it is that I am trying to do. So in February, I started off at $17,320.57. And then in March, I got down to $13,921.03. So let's see where we are for the month of April. And I do just kind of want to make this disclaimer because I totally messed up last month whenever I was doing my debt tracker for March, and someone asked me about it and I thought I gave them the correct answer, and then I actually did not give them the correct answer. So for Capital One Auto, I had this at 3901.07. However, that was not correct. It should have been 2901.07 or 37. And so it looks like I should have paid like $3,000 or something like that, and I didn't. So I do apologize about that, because someone did ask like, hey, how did you only put $1,000 to that and you got to 1935? So this should have been 2901, and then I forgot to put that I put an extra $317 and 17 cents or something like this. So this should have been 13, but I do just want to assure you guys that I'm not misguiding you on how much money I have put towards debt. Here I did correct it, but I put 3 instead of 2. So I do apologize about that, but that was my real ending balance for the month of March. So I just wanted to make sure that I covered that with you guys. So now we're here on to my debt portion again. One more thing that I do want to mention is that I do use my credit cards to pay like my bills and to buy things for my sinking fund categories, and then I pay them back. So I am only putting debt on here that's like actual long-standing debt that will not be paid off within the month that the statement balance is due. So there may be money on my PayPal card, but it's already budgeted to be paid off. So it's not, for me, considered debt. Now, if it was going to roll over into June or July or August, then I consider that debt because it's not being paid off in a timely manner. So these are just all things that are outstanding debt. I do try not to use all of my credit cards all at the same time, but I do use revolving credit cards. I use my credit cards revolving so that all of them get used and they're not just all staying dormant. So we're going to start off with my Capital One Auto. I started off at $1,935.11. The minimum payment is $498.89. I normally just put an even $500 because I split my payments into bi-weekly payments to cut out the extra interest. For the month of April, I have put $1,300 towards my Capital One card, you guys. and my balance is $668.35. Y'all, this is so stinking amazing. I'm like so happy, so excited. Like, I just can't believe it. I really did meet my goal that I was trying to meet for April, which was to get this under $1,000. So I am definitely going to be able to pay this off in the month of May. Around like the 1st or 2nd of May, I'll do a 10-day quote so I can see exactly what the total will be that I need to pay off, along with whatever interest, and then just pay it off when I get paid. Based on the math that they're giving me currently, it shouldn't be more than about an extra $15 added on to this balance, so I should be good. For PayPal, I did not have anything because that is paid off. For my Discover card, I started off at $495.76. The minimum payment is $35, and I put $200 towards that. This credit card is a card that I share with Brennan, and while we had guests and stuff like that, we did kind of use the card, and now it was technically paid off, but there's actually money on there. It is already budgeted to be paid off, or at least more than half of whatever's on that card is budgeted to be paid off. I used it to cover my cart maintenance bill. And then last week we used it for a couple of things. So currently it is at $327.71. So I do plan to have this paid off. Now, I do just want to make another statement about credit cards. So as long as you're paying your statement balance each month, you are not accruing any interest. So even though this was what the statement balance was, whenever I closed it out, we've paid more than this off on the card, even though we've added stuff. So whenever this account closes on like May 9th, it will just reset at that new statement balance. So we'll be perfectly fine without having any interest, which is the main goal, is to not have any interest charged, but still be able to use the credit card. So that is where we are for my Discover card. Capital One is paid off. Then we have my 2 furniture credit cards. So this is my Ashley's Furniture credit card from TD Bank. We started off at $5,441.68. I put $96 towards that. And we are now at $5,345.68. I'm not sure where they got this cents from because both of my furniture cards are on a promotion. The TD Ashley's card is on a 6-month promotion, no interest. And then my Sync Ashley's card is on a 2-year promotion, no interest. But that's just where it is. Everything is fine. So not exactly sure what happened there, but that's where we are. And then for my Synchrony Ashley's Furniture, I finally got my first bill. The minimum payment is $34, and I put $34 to that card. And now we're at $918.58. And then lastly, we have my Great Lakes. We are at $5,096. The minimum payment, I don't think it's actually 52. I just came up with 52 because I know it was more than what the minimum amount is. I think the minimum was like 48 or 49, so something around there. But $52, and I put $52 to that. And so now that account is going to be at $5,044 even. And these are going to be my new balances going into May. So in terms of what I paid in debt, let me just get out my calculator. We had $1,300 plus $200 plus $96, $34, and $52. So I put $1,682 towards debt. And this is crazy because I'm just thinking to myself, like, man, imagine if I just had this for myself. I could have put it in savings and do so much more with this. But this is the journey that I'm on, and I'm learning while I'm in this journey. So that is how much money that I put towards my debt. My minimum payment for debts were $715.89. And then in terms of my balance, I did already calculate that. So now I'm at $12,304.32. If I did the math accurately, I still had a 0.8% change from last month's debt. So I am doing very, very well, you guys. I'm just writing April on here. I am doing very well, and I'm so excited about just paying this debt off. In May, I know that I'm going to be so happy to celebrate that I have paid off my Capital One card, because I don't care what happens, what I have to cut out, but I am going to be paying off that amount and then start working on my next bill. So I hope you guys like this video. If you have any questions or concerns, comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with your friends and family, and I'll see you guys in the next one.